Imagine, if you will, a library of unimaginable vastness. Within its hallowed halls rest not books, but moments. Every possible moment that ever was and ever could be, meticulously archived. This is the fundamental fabric of existence, a realm beyond our linear perception, where past, present, and future coexist in a state of pure potentiality. This is POO, the uncollapsed wave function of time itself. This grand library, however, is not arranged in a way our linear minds can easily grasp. It does not have aisles that neatly progress from one event to the next. Instead, picture a sphere, a boundless sphere where every point on its surface is a potential moment. Each point hums with the energy of becoming, a symphony of unrealized possibilities. This is the true face of time, not a river rushing forward, but an ocean of moments, still and vast. It is within this ocean, this sea of potentiality, that our consciousness swims, a solitary vessel navigating the infinite. Now imagine selecting a book from this library. This book, untouched, unread, represents a moment in its POO state, a possibility suspended in the ether. It is only when you pick up the book, when you choose to open it and begin reading, that the moment transitions from potentiality to actuality. This act of reading, of engaging with the potential moment, is the collapse of the wave function from POO to PC. It is the transition from the infinite possibilities of the unread book to the single experience reality of the story unfolding before your eyes. Each moment we experience, from the grand to the mundane, is the result of this collapse. Every interaction, every thought, every fleeting sensation is a choice made within the boundless library of time. But what is it that makes this selection? What guides our hand to choose one book over the infinite others? This, my friends, is the essence of consciousness. Consciousness, in this framework, is not merely a passive observer but an active participant in the shaping of reality. It is the ultimate collapse function, the entity that chooses which potential moments to actualize. Imagine consciousness as a beam of light within the library. Wherever this beam falls, a book is illuminated. A moment is plucked from the sea of potentiality and brought into sharp, vibrant existence. This is the essence of our experience of time, a linear progression of illuminated moments, a carefully curated path through the wilderness of possibilities. This is not to say that the other books, the unchosen moments, cease to exist. They remain, waiting patiently on the shelves of eternity, forever part of the grand library of time, but they exist in a state of potentiality, forever untouched by the light of our conscious awareness. We see time as a relentless, linear march. But what if this is just an illusion? The clock's tick is a human construct, not the true nature of time. There is absolute time, unchanging, eternal. And directional time, the story we experience. Our perception is just a single thread in the grand tapestry of time. This brings us to the concept of entropy, often defined as a measure of disorder or randomness. But what if we were to reframe entropy, to view it through the lens of temporal collapse theory? Let us introduce a new term, E sub E, the entropy of experience. E sub E is not about disorder, but about the divergence between our individual perceived timeline, T sub T, and the unity of absolute time, tau. Every time our consciousness collapses a possibility into an experience, every time we make a choice and illuminate a single moment, we increase E sub E. We stray further from the unity of the all and delve deeper into the specificity of our own individual narratives. This divergence is not inherently good or bad. It is simply the price of individuality, the cost of experiencing a unique, subjective reality. It is the bittersweet beauty of being a conscious observer in a universe of infinite potential. Imagine, if you will, a weaver sitting before a loom of unimaginable complexity. The threads on this loom are not made of wool or silk. but of moments, each one a potential reality waiting to be woven into the fabric of existence. Our consciousness in this metaphor is the weaver, the entity that selects the threads, guides their interplay, and ultimately determines the pattern that emerges. Each choice we make, each moment we experience is akin to the weaver's hand selecting a thread and weaving it into the ever-growing tapestry of our lives. This metaphor highlights the active role consciousness plays in shaping reality. We are not merely along for the ride, but active participants in the unfolding drama of existence, constantly weaving our own unique narratives from the threads of time. What does this radical reframing of time and consciousness mean for us? The implications are profound. If consciousness is a fundamental force, replicating it may require more than computation. Temporal collapse theory could unlock quantum computing's true potential. It invites us to embrace a reality where consciousness weaves time itself.